How people change on this app. I know, it's shocking. It's shocking. Listen, Luke misread and knew what the response was going to be, having Pearl on the voice. Of course he knew. The reason I turned it down is because I knew Luke didn't want me on there, because he was gone with popularity, you know, with Mr. Red getting 5k on the platform. I've been nothing but nice to Luke. I like what Evil Queen said that she did. I was speaking to him off the app. I was promoting his live. I was telling everyone to go onto his platform, build it up. And there was even at times I didn't even go on my live to let Luke, you know, so my viewers could watch him. You knew what you were doing, Luke. Of course you knew. It was reported, Luke. Discount means reported. Yeah, but I was on my backup account, so it didn't matter. I didn't even know I was on it. You were the only decent thing about that show. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I say it how it is. You know what I mean? When I come back, I'll do my own voice. Listen, I don't need snakes like that. You know what I mean? I mean, all Luke has done is slag Miss Red off, slag Pearl off, something rotten. You know, next minute they're best friends. You know, it's like, what? I don't need that. You know, I'm all about loyalty. You know what I mean? If he's doing that to them, he's probably doing it to me. No, I'm bloody am not, Angel. You're the only funny one on The Voice. You bring character. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's his show. If Miss Red asked Pearl, you know, she's asked him for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't get on with Pearl. So I just think it was a bit of a you know, a thing, what Luke did. Do you know what I mean? I like Chester. I don't have an issue with Chester. Listen, they were all saying, I wonder how long it's going to take Angie to fall out of Luke. They wanted me to fall out of Luke, and that's why Miss Red asked Pearl to be the judge, right? That's exactly the reason. Because I don't get on with Pearl, right? Can't stand her. That's the only reason. Because they knew the response exactly. And I didn't know that Luke was such good friends with bloody Pearl. It's a shame that Luke doesn't. Yeah, Luke doesn't see what Miss Red is doing. Miss Red knew, yeah, by putting Pearl on that voice, what it would do. She knew it. You know what I mean? I really respect you, Angie. Thank you. No, I have talked to him off the app. I just listen. I can't be asked. Miss Red knew what it would do asking Pearl to be to the judge on The Voice. So did Luke. Luke slagged Pearl off. You know what I mean? So it's weird. Luke has a voice. You know what I mean? They wanted me to fall out of Luke, 100%. Why do you think now that I'm leaving, people are doing exposures on me? Like Alex did an 8-hour live last night. He decided to go live. Why do you think that was? Because they're trying to get me off the platform, right? And he thought if he goes live every day and incites hatred against me, when I come back, I'm going to have, you know what I mean, no viewers, and he's going to have them. They're exactly doing that. Miss Red is the biggest snake. Yeah. She's the mastermind, man. You're very true. Yeah, well, listen, I say how it is. Loyalty is important to me, do you know what I mean? And there's just too many snakes on here. And when you see me falling out thinking, oh my god, she falls out of everyone, that's not the case. It's because there's the snakes on here. Like, for example, Miss Red and Jay, you know, why would... I was friends with them even though they did what they did. You know what I mean? And then Miss Red kept saying, well, she said about, Alex is loyal to me, but she don't realise that he's just clout chasing off her, you know, to have a platform, and now she's going to probably let Pearl, use her platform to just attack me, and she wonders why I'm going to do the FYP myself. You remember? Oh, listen, I'm one woman army. Yeah, there's a group of them. Do you get what I'm saying? And now, all of a sudden, because I'm leaving, Alex has gone live, is going to go live at 4 p.m. the time I go live, 4 p.m. Yeah, and he's going live to slate me, and then other people are doing exposures. It's weird. Out with each other. I just don't want to be associated with them. I mean, you know what I mean, EQ? So all they do is slate each other, and then next minute they're best friends.
Yeah, he is not a good person at all, and like the things that he's trying to like say now, like he doesn't know nothing about me. Everybody knows everything on this app, you know what I mean? He doesn't know nothing about me, and the way they keep talking about my friend Danny, because Rickster spread a rumor saying he was a peddler, and it's not true at all. You can search any archive for my friend's name, any court in the land. He's never been done with anything. And they keep spinning that narrative, you know what I mean? Disgusting, to try and get at me. And then he starts going, what was... I'm sure I'm talking.
Sorry.
And then he starts going, what about Bradley? Well, me and Bradley are not together anymore, so nothing you say about Bradley will affect me anymore, because we're not together. We've not been together for nearly a month now.
Yeah, exactly. Hiya.
Hi, Ange.
Hello.
Well, last night Bradley was on live talking about Uvo Queen, was he not?
Yesterday, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what he says about me. I'm not going to be saying anything bad, you know? It's just his immaturity, isn't it? Because like I said, a grown man would never in a million years even have brought anything to social media to try and do your girl down, you know what I mean? You just wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just his immaturity, but I don't care what he says, you know what I mean? He can say what he wants. It's not going to affect me, you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, no one can really comfort EQ because she don't give a fuck. She don't give a shit.
Exactly. And remember, it's good that the more he says and the worse things he says about me makes me hate him even more, you know what I mean? So it's actually a good thing. The more he does, the more I resent him and don't like him, you know what I mean? So it's good that he keeps doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I kept it real and true, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I still do love Bradley now, but do I like him at this moment in time? Absolutely not, you know what I mean? He's disgusting at this moment in time.
Yeah. Morning, Johnny. All right. And at the end of the day, people, you know, have a go at me for putting EQ in my box. You know, people that don't like you, EQ, you know, like Miss Red and Jay and all that kind of thing. That's my life. I put whoever I want in the box. Do you know what I mean? Why would I be friends with snakes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to be fair, Evil Queen has had my back. You know what I mean? They haven't.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get why people can't break up and not be spiteful. Well, I have, Glenn. I've not been, and I mean, I'm one of those people. I've made the mistake before and brought it to social media, and I would never make the same mistake again, you know what I mean? So I've kept it true this time, and I haven't brought anything. It's not me, you know what I mean? I'm saying nothing.
Yeah. Hiya, Debs, you alright? Oh, I just can't believe all this bloody snakes on it, man.
Yeah.
And to watch defend themselves. Exactly. And that's the only reason I'm doing FYP, right? Is because I can't defend myself on Miss Red's life. She's using her platform to attack people. And you know what I mean? And anyone associated with me gets blocked. Yeah, showing her. Yeah. I don't actually watch Bradley, though.
No, I don't. It's one of them, you know what I mean? Like, because we're not together now, watching him would just like make me feel sad and that, you know what I mean? And like, obviously, if he was saying bad things, it'd upset me. So I purposely make a conscious effort not to look at anything of his socials, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have
At
to
the end
just,
of the day, if someone's still speaking about it, it's because they're still, got you on his mind. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's how I see it. Because if you totally moved on from someone, you don't keep going on about them. And he's probably, still a bit, I don't know exactly what happened, but he's probably still angry, you know what I mean? And that's not moving on. In it, Linz. I don't talk about my ex, do you know what I mean? I used to talk about him all the time because it used to really piss me off. Why are you going off? 6 weeks.
You're not going to go off, are you, really?
Well, hopefully for 4. Hopefully it's going to just be 4. That's how it gets views. Yeah, it's all for the clout. People do things for the clout. It's like Alex, when he goes live, without talking about me, he has no viewers. I was watching last night. They dropped. Then he spoke about me again, and they went up.
But when it becomes impossible to talk about me anymore because too much time's went by and you're looking obsessed, you know what I mean? Like, what are people going to say then, you know what I mean? Like, because people don't like it for too long. They don't mind indulging and listening to the story once or whatever, you know what I mean? But when somebody goes on and on and on, and it's all they're making their life about is to do me down and to talk bad about me for clout, views and that, you know what I mean? Like, it'll just become boring and people will start saying that, you know what I mean? I'm not being funny, but he's boring, Bradley. He's boring on live. Like Brett, it's like watching Brett version 2.0. Boring Brett, boring Bradley.
Exactly. It's an obsession, isn't it? I mean, I get bored when people talk about EQ because she's been spoken about so much and it becomes boring. Just as about, oh, God, I've heard this before. For God's sake, change the record. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the same with Alpha Bar and CLA. I get bored people talking about them because they've been spoken about so much. And it does become, because you hear it over and over again.
Yeah.
But it keeps you relevant, that's for sure. If people aren't talking about you, you're doing something wrong.
You're right, boring. Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean? So my name has to be spoken in order to get any views at all, you know what I mean? Remember, I built that platform for that lad, you know what I mean? When I got with him, he had 8,000 followers, and now he's got 80,000, you know what I mean? And that's through the association with me. That's all it's because of. You know, the video about the iPad smash the other day has had 200,000 views, then every video after's had 5,000, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck. They give a fuck about me. And they want to know about me, do you know what I mean? So it's not about him or anybody else. These people who talk about me, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gaining from even talking about me. Apart from a couple of views. Who cares about views? They're not turning into supporters who support your stream. They're there for the gossip and only the gossip. You know what I mean? So when you start spouting off about me, CLA or whatever, of course the views are going to go up. But then as soon as you shut up and go back to being your normal boring self, you get no views, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, Lance. Yeah, built an account, gave people clout. Exactly. And that's why a lot of people come on, people come onto my platform just, if I've got a lot of viewers, they're just clout chasing. Sometimes just sit in the box and don't even say anything. It's weird. It's like Alex. He used to have 10 viewers. He wouldn't be where he is without me. Because he got up from my life.
Yeah, people will become tired of him as well, you know what I mean? There's only so long he's going to be able to sit and talk about you for.
I expose myself every day. If you want to go look on FYP. You can't expose what's really on it.
Use things against me all the time and go, oh, I'll tell this. Tell whatever you want. Go on. You know what I mean? Like Luke before. Oh, I'll tell whatever you want. You know nothing about me. You sad, pathetic little man. He's 5'4" or something in person, I've actually met him. I tower above him. He's like a little tiny man with a big mouth. He's got little man syndrome.
Here's another Brit. Yeah.
We're talking about Luke the judge. Luke, who does the voice show.
Yeah. No, no, Luke's not gay, I don't think.
I think he is. He
Yeah,
loves
I think that too.
He loves Celine Dion. He goes to Vegas to go to all the shows and all that. He's very feminine, you know what I mean? And I think he is.
Yeah.
I've always thought it, honestly. And when I met him in person, he was very camp as well, you know what I mean? Like he was like dressed like really fancy sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like not horrible clothes, but it was like, you know, too much effort had gone into it sort of thing to be like heterosexual.
Yeah.
And he's always hanging around with girls, you know what I mean? It's always girls that he's hanging around with on the app and stuff. He's always bitching, you know, no men do that. So, you know what I mean? Who else thinks that he is?
Me, I think he's gay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. That's why I got on with him, because I just thought to myself, oh, he's like a little gay mate, you know what I mean? No, the one that you can tell everything to and all that, you know what I mean? And just have a jangle with. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did, but it's stereotyping.
I can't wait till you go live. I like to come into your lives.
Yeah, 4:00 this afternoon.
Yeah,
I've still got some stuff from yesterday to show as well, because my studio access went off. But I've got it back now. It come back saying access restored.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, Angie says live paused.
Yeah. She's probably on the phone or something.
Did you get fair baubles for Christmas? No. I'm not putting a trio that up this year, you know what I mean? This year's been a bit of a washout towards the end, you know what I mean? It's been a good year. I've had lots of nice holidays and stuff, but this ending of the year has been a little bit of a washout, you know what I mean? So I'm not feeling very, like, festive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll still enjoy Christmas, because I do enjoy Christmas, but as for putting all decorations up and all that, I can't be bothered.
It's boring, isn't it? It's so boring. I just put the tree up. I put my tree up for my wee girl.
Chester's an alcoholic, and and he says that he's not, but he is. He's always drunk. Even when he's drinking normal drinks, they've definitely got something in them. Always drunk. I can tell a drunk by their eyes, the way they slur, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I'm not. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I'm like, no, you're still drinking. My mother was an alcoholic, so I know what people look like who were in drink, you know what I mean, and drunk all the time.
Yeah.
My car went bang yesterday and I ripped the Christmas decorations down.
Jesus.
Who's the drunk Chester? Why can't people keep up in the chat with who we're talking about? Looks totally boring. The only good thing he's done is like do his little show where people can get in the box, you know what I mean? But boxes are always good to watch anyway. If he tried sitting there on his own talking about his own miserable little life, he'd get no viewers.
Do you know what is he? But like who is he?
Who's what?
Look.
You know fine rightly if it is. You just see him.
Yeah, but what I mean, what kind of content does it do?
Same as Miss Red, copying off Miss Red, getting people in the box to give their opinions. He'll like say a topic and they'll all discuss it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
prefer your lives, to be fair.
Yeah, mine are great.
Yeah.
At least I tell the truth. I don't have any
You
close
do,
friends
you
on
actually
this app.
do tell the
You know,
truth.
the
That's
thing
what I like
is,
about you.
I wish I could talk sometimes. I don't have people on this app that are like friends, you know what I mean? I have people that I get on with on the app, but if you notice, I don't have any of them as a real close friend, you know what I mean? So that means I can say whatever I want about anybody on this app. I don't have any loyalty to anybody. I don't have loyalty to Angie. I don't have loyalty to anybody. I have my own back, and that's about it.
That's the best way to be, though.
Yeah.
For sure. Oof. Angie's home. That's not nice.
Yeah, Angie's frozen, so that's why you can only hear us.
Yeah. She's probably on the phone or something, probably.
Nobody a real friend on it. Exactly, you know what I mean? Like I say, I take this app as entertainment. It's not a friendship playground, you know what I mean? To make friends with everybody. I'm in competition with everybody. I'm not really friends with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Love all the competitive times. I've got friends in real life, Ash. So I've got my friendship circle that I've had for a long time. And they're not even people who come live or do that type of thing.